At the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Now this one over the middle and into the hands of his tight end, complete.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
From midfield, here's Brady. The connection made, it's Graham. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and on play action. Now Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Riley Harrison. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
The tackle made by Demario Davis. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Wilson gets rid of it quickly. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Play action. It's Wilson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Fitzgerald, incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That's the reason we going for the circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They're spotted at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, Do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw is Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Lockdown attempt.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Wilson. He gets it complete to Harris. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
First down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
To Jacob Hollister.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver. Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw again is Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Throwing again here, Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Eagles 33, Giants 28.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Deontay Harris. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They go play action now. Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. That's out to the left and complete. Nifty footwork at the 45. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes. But receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Here's a fast release by Wilson out to the flat. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And this will be off the right upright, but he banks it in. A high degree of difficulty there, but he gets it to go. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So he needed a little assist from his friend, the right upright, but 3 points all the same.
Yeah, he's a right-footed kicker. Normally, you don't mess with the right upright as a right-footed kicker, right? You're trying to bring it back right to left. But in this case, he got the assist. Right was right.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Now Brady. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. On first down, Hunt. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
The ball carrier, Ryan Kerrigan in on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 8.
28.
From the gun, it's Brady. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
And 8. yards to go.
Here's Brady to throw, and Graham's got it, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it, it's Brady. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run once more with Taylor. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Obviously, a guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Eagles on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Wilson. And he's got Fitzgerald. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief, because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 41 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougald. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Anytime that ball comes to me, I'm trying to take it to the house.
Now Joey Sly for the point after. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Eagles 43, Giants 28. Joey Sly set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
That's a
short play like that in this situation this late. That's a win for the defense.
No doubt. I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
at the 45.
Ready to throw again. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And this is caught. It's Edelman. Touchdown, Giants. Julian Edelman. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation. Yeah. Now you're wondering why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Eagles. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
We got a plane to catch.
9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.